Hey everybody, Jimmy with the Triple C Collective here on this Turtle Tuesday. Today we're going to jump into episode 5 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the animated series from the 1980s. Today's episode is titled Shredder and Splintered. This episode is really great. It was a lot of fun. Excuse me. I I've thoroughly enjoyed my rewatch of all of these so far, and this is only episode 5. We're halfway through this first season, or at least the first disc of the first season. There's only one disc to the first season, sorry, but we're halfway through it because it gives you like episodes 1 through 5, and then it says like bonus episodes or whatever to give you a total of 10 episodes. So we are entering the halfway point, then, I guess, of like season 1 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of the animated series from the 1980s. Again, this episode is called Shredder and Splintered. Starts out great. We get the news report of like turtle sightings. We get them being called like the Green Menace and stuff. It's a really great opening. I really loved it. I loved on how it like the turtles are like, oh come on, we're the good guys. We're not like the Shredder causing all of these issues, or part of the foot or anything like that. I really loved it. April is all upset because this is the news report that should be hers, because she has been with the turtles for the last few days, because in this series at least all the episodes are happening like relatively day after day, and they're all happening like relatively like close in time. Like all 5 of these episodes are like a Monday through Friday basically. um which, wow, hell of a week, let me tell you. uh, what a work week. Hopefully you guys can celebrate the weekend here shortly. um but so April is all mad that she's like that this is her story. She should be the one telling the world about the turtles and telling the right story. Get a she needs to pick up a crew, her camera crew, and like people to go with her to like go ahead and shoot this story. As she's trying to get it done, Donatello offers up the turtle van for her because they still have the neutrino car. And then they go their separate ways. April O'Neil goes to get her crew. The turtles go to find Shredder, and long and behold, Shredder shows up on their TV screen there at the in their turtle lair. He tells them about the retro mutagen ray gun, and that will basically turn Splinter back into his human form, Hamato Yoshi, and not be like the rat type person that he currently is. Rat form, maybe not person, whatever. Rat form that he currently is in. This retro mutagen ray gun will switch him back to his full human form. However, conversely, you got to be careful about it. If Shredder hits one of the turtles, it will change them from like their smart, intelligent, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle selves back to their regular turtle selves, and therefore that is just, I mean that's bad. They'll lose a brother, he'll lose a son, all that terrible stuff. So they take in the balance of that we need to find this, but we also have to be very careful about this. We get the turtles then leaving, going to look for Shredder, the Technodrome, and this ray gun. They get attacked by Bebop and Rocksteady. It's a big, wide open attack in the middle of the street in the middle of the day. Um, it's wild. It's crazy. Bebop and Rocksteady are armed to the teeth with like weapons and stuff, but the turtles are able to escape it and defeat Bebop and Rocksteady. They leave them in some cement where they're just kind of drying together. Uh, the and that, to be fair, that battle is only between Raphael, Splinter, Leonardo, and Michelangelo. Donatello has left and gone to Baxter's laboratory to work on making a new vehicle to be able to help them. Because the neutrino car actually ran out of gas and crashed, and they were all very disappointed. It crashed right before Bebop and Rocksteady actually attacked the turtles, and like wide open in the street and everything like that. Then we cut back to Krang. Krang is still like yelling and screaming about wanting his body. Shredder finally has a body for him. We're finally getting Krang in his android body. I have that. We have an unboxing for that toy that we will release here shortly. So yeah, it'll be. I love it. That toy is really excellent. This episode was really great to finally see it like come to life. And like to be fair, you don't see it right at this point in the episode yet, but we see Krang like demand it. Shredder finally is like, "Here's a body for you," and they put Krang in there. Krang also wants this last minute chip installed into the body, and Shredder has like some hesitation, and Krang's like, "Just do it so we can defeat the turtles," and like all of that. Then they start the process of Krang becoming one with the android body and being able to like, I guess for lack of a better word, be infused with it so that he can actually control it. And they do this really creepy. They have these this like weird like different colored lights popping in and out. It's meant to be like a strobe kind of light. And they have Shredder saying, "It's alive, it's alive, it's alive." It's, oh man, it's wild. It is wacky. And it's excellent is what that is. And so so seeing that was like really crazy and wild, and I love every little second of it. I love it. And then during that process of "it's alive, it's alive," Krang is still not ready to be operated. There's a turtle alert going on. Shredder is all mad that like, "No, Krang and his android body, they're not ready yet. Foot Clan, go after him, go after the turtles." So then the foot soldiers attack the turtles. Splinter then kind of goes off by himself to sneak into, excuse me, to sneak into the Technodrome to find the ray gun to be able to switch himself back to his human form, Hamato Yoshi. Splinter, and when I say he, is of course stopped by Shredder, and they have a battle for the retro mutagen ray gun. Then we cut back to April O'Neil. She's back at the news station. Her like editor guy is like, "Who, April? Where have you been? Why? Blah blah blah." She says that she has been working with the turtles, and he fires her, and then she orders like, "No, you're not going to do that." She pulls out a turtle communicator that Donatello gave her earlier in the episode. She says it's a turtle like death detonator or something. She gets her. This is how she gets her her camera crew though, to be able to go and go help the turtles and tell their side of the story, showing that they're actually trying to help and stop the Shredder and stop all of these different things that Shredder and Krang and Dimension X have been doing over the course of like the last week and stuff that we've been seeing for these 5 episodes, as how time is really told in this first half of episodes here. We also get Donatello meeting the cleaning lady who cleans up Baxter's lab, and oh man, this little back and forth is really great. They got it like Donatello's like, lady, I don't think you understand. Like, I'm not Baxter. You can go away. Like, go away. Like, I don't need you here. You can come back later. And she keeps thinking that Donatello is just Baxter and that he just looks a little green and stuff. And oh man, it's, it is wild. It is obnoxious, but it is very, very funny. And it was extremely. It was a nice little, like, it was a good gag that they put into this episode right here. And this was so much fun. It was really great. And I just loved the Donatello and the little cleaning lady gag. Then we finally have Craig. We cut back to him. He wakes up with his working android body. The Turtles have since defeated the Foot Clan members, and they are inside the Technodrome in a different room. Seeing Krang operating the android body, opening up the portal to Dimension X to start calling in Krang's soldiers and his stone soldiers and everybody and the tanks and all that stuff. You see it. Dimension X has this really weird, let's call it like orange ready tint to it and stuff. Like it's just great. It was just great to see. Like, I remember rewatching this is bringing back so many great and wonderful things, and also so many things that I kind of forgot about. And some of what we see Donnie doing, he's working on something while this cleaning lady is there, like during that little bit and everything like that. So we see Krang, the android body. We see Dimension X and the Krang army over there. Then we get April and Neil and the crew leave because April shows the crew the turtle van and is like, see, this is the van that they have. This is the kind of technology that they have. They want us to help and tell their story that they're trying to defeat Shredder and like all of this. And that's the proof that the crew and everybody is looking for to believe April and Neil to go with her. So it's really great. Splinter and Shredder have their showdown. It's a wonderful little battle that they have there. Krang then starts to bring in his soldiers. The Turtles, obviously are trying to cause a delay in that. They fight Krang. They shut the portal down, so only a few of them are able to get through. Then they defeat all of those guys, are able to basically then run away. They're fighting Krang and Krang's body. They're outside of the Technodrome, and Krang's body just starts to grow. It's part of that last minute microchip thing that Krang put in, or had Shredder put into him. He's able to manipulate his size and stuff. And we kind of see Krang's android body do that anyhow. His hands will change from like walkie-talkies to like hands to like a saw and scissors and things like that. It's really great, actually. I love it. I love it. So, and now the Turtles have to fight Krang, his growing, blowing up body. I don't want to say blow up like explosion, like into little pieces, but he's blowing up into this huge thing. It's like Honey, I Blew Up the Baby, like that movie, like where the baby goes from a normal sized baby to like the size of Godzilla and stuff. Like, awesome, hilarious. But the Turtles are fighting Krang during this, and Krang is like this huge thing. But we also get Donatello coming in with the turtle blimp. Episode 5 gives us the turtle blimp. I absolutely remember the turtle blimp. I had no idea that we saw it again. There's a lot of things that I didn't realize that we saw kind of early. Like the turtle van we got pretty early in this. We get the turtle blimp here, and it's got the actual blimp portion itself, and then it's got another little like little glider kind of portion thing that you're able to fly around in. And so we see Donatello comes in. The April and her crew are there. They're catching, the Turtles fighting the android body already. They're catching Donatello, who came in and is now reattacking with his turtle brothers on the blimp and stuff. Donnie and Leo eventually get inside the android body, while Raphael and Michelangelo are outside flying around. April O'Neil and her camera crew are catching all of the video for it. And Splinter is still having his battle showdown with Shredder. Shredder eventually traps Krang. Actually, Krang calls to Shredder saying, like, Shredder, I need you. Come here. The turtles are, thwarting my plan. Brah. So Shredder just pulls out an electrified, like, igloo type fence or trap. Yeah, igloo type fence trap thing to keep Splinter in there. Splinter, being the very smart and astute of his surroundings, very smart rat human that he is, rat formed human that he is, he unscrews the screw and is able to shoot it at one of the machines that is sending power to his electrified igloo type looking fence, and he is able to escape and join in the battle of Shredder and Krang versus the Turtles. He's able to eventually get there and help assist. Um, Splinter, like I said, Splinter escapes. Leonardo, or Donatello, actually breaks the center gem of the chip that was giving Krang's andro body the ability to grow and manipulate its size and all of that stuff. So once Leo and Donatello inside Krang's andro body do that, the body starts to shrink down. They have to escape. Krang and his android body become a normal size for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they start fighting. Right at that moment, Shredder comes out getting ready to shoot the retro mutagen at the Turtles, and Splinter throws his stick, his walking stick that he uses, destroying the ray gun, stopping himself from ever being, or well, stopping himself for the time being now from being able to become human again, something that they all wanted for him. Uh, but Krang and Shredder are able to escape. They're able to get out of there. Um, Donnie reverses the portal. Or they all, I mean, Krang and Shredder escape to the Technodrome. The Turtles follow Krang and Shredder to the Technodrome. Then Donatello is able to reverse the portal so that everything on Earthside is being sucked into Dimension X. That's how Krang, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, all of them are sucked into Dimension X. Krang is very happy. He's like, yes, yes, this is great. This is wonderful. Excuse me. I'm able to, I am actually able to take over Dimension X, and Shredder's like, I don't want to take over Dimension X. I didn't want to conquer Dimension X. I just wanted to conquer Earth. And Krang's like, well, here on Dimension X, I'm the supreme leader, or the supreme ruler, so I don't answer to anyone. You answer to me now, Shredder. And Shredder's like, Shredder answers to nobody. It's a really great, wacky, like, super villain back and forth between them. It's really, it's really funny. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found it to be incredibly funny. It was great. Then we end with April O'Neil giving her report of the turtles, saying that they are actually naming them the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not sure where they are from, but they are here to help and protect us, and they don't really mean us harm. And she says that she will be continually going forward here, giving the updates about the turtles and what they are doing, and how they are helping and all of the things like that. It's really excellent. I absolutely loved every single bit of this episode. We then get the turtles hanging out by themselves, like with Splinter. They're together after watching April's news report, and they're like, "Oh man, I don't think we'll ever see like Shredder or Krang again, and Splinter's like, I don't know, I don't ever count them out. They can, if they were able to get to Dimension X, they'll be able to like kind of come back, or they have the ability to get back here and back at us anytime. And they were like, okay, like we'll just stay vigilant. Let's see what's on. Like, let's see what's on after. And then they start hearing the advertisement for what's coming on the TV, and what's coming on the TV for them now is the the brain. What do they call it? The evil brain attack from Dimension X is what they call it. And the turtles are like, turn this off. Let's watch some cartoons. Let's try and find something else. And that's how the episode ends. And then the closing credits and everything happens. So again, this is episode 5. I don't know if I made it maybe clear enough in the first 3 episodes. I highly suggest rewatching this stuff. It's been a lot of fun. I watch it on the DVDs. Of course, I don't have my DVD with me to pop it up and show it for you guys because I'm bad like that. But I love it. I love this TV series. I'm so happy that I'm only up 5 episodes in. We've got so much more to go. I have a bunch of other unboxings for the Turtles that we're going to be having, and I'm really excited to continue doing all of this with you guys every Tuesday. And as always, I want to thank you for joining me here. Jimmy at the Triple C Collective presents a commentary track of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the animated series from the 1980s. I hope you guys all stay safe. Cowabunga!